Good evening, fellow vapors. This is Cass, and today I'm back at you with another juice review. Yes, we're going to be looking at two more flavours from Hylic. We did their Mummy's Milk and we did their Breakfast Club, and then we did the 4 flavours that had the bubble tea in it, which was interesting. So we're going to be looking at two more today. We're going to get straight down to it and see what they say about the flavours. And we'll go into our first flavour, which is called Bonfire Country. Lovely clean design bottle. It's got the logo on there, if I can get my camera to focus properly. So yeah, that is the bottle. I like the Hylic designs. I think they're really nice and clean. I don't really see the point of having all the variously undressed ladies on the front. Okay, so what do they say about Bonfire Country? Its sweet marshmallow notes will bring us back to the shores, whilst its wild fruity notes will keep our memory camping in the mountains. Best to vape after a barbecue trips with friends and family. That seems very specific time to vape this e-liquid. Today I'm going to be using the Voopoo Drag, and I'm going to be putting the Goon on top of it there. Okay, so this is Bonfire Country by Hylic. That is insanely satisfying. Let's break it down. So the first hit you get is of this sort of creamy, rich, almost toasted marshmallow flavour. And then on the exhale, you get these fruity, sweet notes. It's not overly fruity. I wouldn't have necessarily described this as a fruit vape, but the two are perfectly balanced. The marshmallow doesn't take over the fruit, and the fruit absolutely doesn't take over the marshmallow. Marshmallow has a habit of being buried under other flavours, but because they've put this sort of toasted, nutty flavour in, it actually stands on its own, and the two work brilliantly well together. I think if you're a fan of your dessert vapes, I think this is going to tick pretty much all your boxes. I think if you're a fan of fruity-ish vapes, but you don't like the super sweet over-the-top fruits, this is going to work for you. It's a really clean flavour. It's quite heavy, but it's really clean. And I think it's almost too much to be an all-day vape. I don't think I could vape it all day, per se, but of an evening, this would be great. If you've just had a meal, I think this would be great. If you're just you just want something that's rich and flavourful, I think this would be great for that. Like I said, that balance of the berries and the marshmallow are just perfect together. They work well. And because they've given it that sort of toasted, smoky flavour on the marshmallow, it really punches through. Really punches through. Absolutely well impressed with this. I think Hylic have continued with a really high quality range of flavours so far. I loved the Mummy's Milk. I thought that was brilliant, and I really thought the Breakfast Club was very good. Not the best cereal I've ever had, but very good, a strong contender. Let's move straight on to the next one. The next one is called Pot of Gold. There's the bottle. Hopefully my camera will focus that. You get a decent look at the bottle there anyway. Another really clean design. It's got this pot of gold on the front. It's got a girl with a flower in her hair, and it's got a rainbow, which only suggests that it's sort of got maybe a Lucky Charms Irish theme to it, perhaps. But normally when you've got the rainbow and the gold, it's going to say Lucky Charms. Okay, so let's see what they say about it. Introducing Pot of Gold, a complicated yet stable blend of favourite flavours made to calm the heart and satisfy the taste buds. It has the perfect combination of central flavour elements from sweet to nutty. Best vape after any meal. So that doesn't really give us much of an idea of what's actually in this e-liquid, other than it's likely to be something that's nutty and maybe a little bit sweet. So let's have a vape. Okay, this is Pot of Gold from Hylic. That is an incredibly rich flavour. Where to start? So the first thing that I get from that is a sort of nutty, cereally, wheaty flavour. That seems to be underpinned by a sort of creaminess, perhaps. And over the top of that, I get a sort of subtle fruit flavour. It's almost like there's a little bit of a banana in there, a little bit of a berry, all sorts of interesting combinations of fruity flavours, but it is just a hint. The main star of this vape is that nutty, cereally, rich flavour. Now, it's not overly sweet, it's not overly sickly, but for me, it's too heavy to be an all-day vape. Essentially, what I would use this for is something after an evening meal, kind of like what it says, because it's that earthy, rich flavour. It's definitely something that's going to satisfy your cravings. After all, whilst we were giving up smoking, the hardest one to get rid of was that one after your evening meal. And I think having something that's earthy and rich really helps replace that cigarette that we all used to crave so badly. This works for that. It might be an all-day vape for you. For me, personally, no, but that's not saying it's a bad juice. It just, I couldn't vape it all day long. This is something that you would have sporadically. You'd have a little bit of it here and then switch to something fruity for the day. Maybe have a bit in the morning, maybe have a bit in the evening. You know, it's something that you would feel for yourself. But for me, this would be an evening vape for me personally. But it's really rich, really rich, really flavoursome. And it's got a lot of interesting notes of different flavours in there. Because that central flavour is that nuttiness and it's done so well, I think the rest of it just works. These guys have come out with 2 banging flavours. I mean, they're really good. They're really impressive and they're strong. They're nice, clean flavours. These guys have come up with clean flavours. They're well balanced. They're well made. They're not harsh. There's a lot of flavour in there, you know, so they're not weak and flavourless. Yes, some of these flavours have been done 1,000 times before, but now we're getting to the point in vaping where it's very difficult to come out with new flavours without them being completely off-the-wall stuff that people just won't like to vape. You know, there's only a certain amount of flavours out there that I think you could turn into vaping and it still be successful. These guys have come out with some really clean flavours in their ranges. I've got 2 more to do from them, which will be in the next video. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I think they're going to be quite intriguing, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they've done these flavours as well as some other companies have. So yeah, that was Pot of Gold and Bonfire Country from Hylic. I'm looking forward to doing the next 2 in the next video for you. And I think that about wraps it up. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. If you really did enjoy it, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think if you have tried this juice or any of the Hylic juices. And hit the notification bell when you subscribe. That's going to let you know when I upload. And at the moment, I'm uploading a lot more regularly than I have been in the past. And you don't want to miss out on any of that because I think I've got some pretty good content coming up for you guys. It's also worth noting that I am going to be on Vape Talk UK on Tuesday. Hopefully this video will be out by then. If it's not, I hope you watched it. If it is, come join us on the Vape Talk UK channel. I'll put a link in the description below. And it's going to be at 8 PM. Normally lasts a couple of hours. And come have a chat. It's always a good time. So yeah, thank you for watching. My name's been Cass, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.